My phone buzzed as I was finishing breakfast. I glanced down and froze. Her name flashed on the screen. Going to a Women in Business seminar. Don't call me. My coffee cup hovered halfway to my lips, steam curling into the morning light. Don't call me. The words felt sharp, deliberate, not casual. Usually she'd text something like, busy today. Can we talk later? But this felt like a warning, a line drawn in the sand. I set the cup down slowly and typed a reply. Okay. Hope it goes well. The emptiness settled immediately, heavier than the ceramic mug in my hand. Something about her message felt calculated, rehearsed. A seminar for women in business. On paper, there was no reason to doubt her, but some instinct deep in my chest refused to quiet itself. The hours dragged. Mundane tasks blurred together. The hum of my laptop punctuated by the occasional ping of incoming emails. My mind, however, was elsewhere, replaying the text. Don't call me. Each repetition echoed in my skull, shrinking the rational part of me and leaving only suspicion and dread. By mid-afternoon, I couldn't stand it any longer. Curiosity got the better of me, and I checked the seminar's website. The schedule was public, so I scrolled slowly, heart sinking as I read through the speakers. Corporate presentations, panel discussions, nothing unusual. But then I saw a photograph from one of the networking events. A small group of women smiling, and in the corner, a man I recognized instantly. David. Her former coworker. Someone she had briefly dated before we met. My stomach dropped. I remembered the awkward tension when I'd met him months ago at a casual dinner. She assured me it was over long before we were together. Yet here he was on the same seminar page. I didn't call her. I knew I shouldn't. But the thought of her laughing, talking, maybe leaning too close to him, tore at something inside me. My hands trembled as I considered leaving work early, driving over, confronting her. I rationalized that maybe it was harmless, networking, a coincidence, but my gut screamed otherwise. When I got home, the apartment was silent. Her coat wasn't on the rack, but her purse lay against the wall. My pulse quickened. Had she already returned? Or had she come back, not alone? My phone buzzed again. A message from her. Doors locked. Don't come in. I need time. I sank onto the couch, heart pounding, trying to breathe past the tightness in my chest. That word time had become a weapon. A barrier while something else unfolded. I knew it. Then the door clicked. It opened slowly. She stepped inside. But she wasn't alone. David followed, moving too casually, as if this was completely normal. My mouth went dry. My hands clenched into fists in my lap. She glanced at me, her smile polite but distant. Hey, she said softly. I didn't respond. Words would betray the anger and fear threatening to erupt. My chest felt like it might collapse inward. David extended a hand. Hey man, I didn't realize. I cut him off with a cold glare. Every nerve in my body coiled tight. He hesitated, sensing the tension, then withdrew. What is this? My voice came sharper than intended. She stepped closer, hands open in a gesture I would normally have found reassuring. It's just business networking. Business? I echoed, my voice low. You bring your ex to a seminar, tell me not to call, and that's business? Her eyes flickered. A micro-expression of anxiety, guilt, something unsaid. David and I, we have a project, she stammered. It's professional. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to take a deep breath, to trust her, to ignore the spiral of fear twisting in my gut. But the unease wouldn't leave. Not when she looked at him that way, even briefly. Not when she avoided my gaze, hands fidgeting with her bag straps. I see, I said quietly. You told me not to call so you could do this. She flinched. Her voice wavered. I didn't. I mean, yes, but it's not what you think. I shook my head, feeling every ounce of betrayal cut into me. Then explain it to me before I decide if I want to hear it or not. She hesitated, biting her lip. David and I, we had unfinished work. Some things I needed closure on. I didn't want to drag you into it because I was afraid I'd find out. I interrupted her with a sharp breath. Yes, she whispered. I didn't know how you'd react. I didn't want to ruin us. But she already had. I stepped back, feeling the floor sway beneath me. Everything I had believed, trust, love, the plans we made, felt brittle like glass ready to shatter. I wanted to scream, to throw something, but I forced myself to stay calm. You could have trusted me, I said finally. You could have told me everything, even if it was uncomfortable. But you chose secrecy instead. Her eyes glistened with unshed tears. I thought I was protecting you. Protecting me? I repeated, disbelief and heartbreak mixing together. David cleared his throat. Maybe I should leave, he said quietly. I nodded, unable to speak. He left, closing the door behind him, the sound echoing like a final punctuation mark. She stood in front of me, trembling. Please don't hate me. I love you. I don't know if I can trust you anymore, I admitted. Love isn't enough when it's paired with secrets like this. Her shoulders slumped. She reached for me, but I stepped away. The apartment felt colder than ever, even with sunlight streaming through the windows. I need time, I said. Time to decide if I can believe in us again. She nodded silently. No words could fix what had already been broken. I sank into the couch, staring at the wall, trying to process the betrayal, the lies, the fear, and the stubborn pulse of love still beating in my chest. Time was all that remained. Time to see if she could earn back what she had lost, and time to see if I could forgive, or walk away finally free. Outside, the city hummed softly, unaware of the storm raging in an apartment where trust had fractured and everything I thought I knew about love was being rewritten. For the first time, I realized that discovering the truth didn't just hurt. It demanded a choice. A choice I wasn't ready to make, no matter how much I wanted to.